Good afternoon, gardeners and fruit lovers. Welcome back to the channel. Just going to be doing a quick clip today. Well, it's our monthly yard tour. So we'll be kind of just refreshing, going over everything that's going on right now, which is not incredibly much, but it is springtime. The video is being recorded April 3rd. So springtime's here, everything's popping. Just figured I'd take y'all around and show you what has transgressed since the last video. It's amazing to look back and see in just 1 month how much can actually change. So once again, thank you for visiting the channel. If you like the videos and the content, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to help the channel out. Doesn't cost anything. And thanks again for coming back. Stay tuned and we'll check on everything. We'll start off here in the plot. As y'all know and seen in the older videos, we put a bunch of manure down on this, got it all tilled up, had plastic on it for a couple months and let all that kind of seep into the ground. Then we retilled it, freshed the soil up, got some air through it, watered it, let that stuff break down a little bit more, and then we went ahead and planted out our crop. The majority here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of corn at a length of 25 feet by about 10 feet, or 25 foot long by 12 feet wide. Then in the last 3 feet here, we have to the right, we have 2 rows, which are these 2 here. They're split into halves. The length of the row is split in half about at that point. We got cucumbers, watermelons, bush beans and pole beans, and sunflowers. That's what's planted out here. Also, the seedlings that we had planted in the in my shed that we had under the grow lights, all that was pretty much a failure, other than a few cucumbers and the onions and some tomatoes. That is what we have, and I'll show you those up next. These were the cucumbers and tomatoes that were in the seed trays. So you can see they're getting pretty good size now, got some good roots. About another week or so, these will be transplanted out into the garden. It's we're not afraid of any cold or anything now. I was just letting them grow a little bit more, being that they're doing so good in here. Giving them a good head start, but those are our Better Boy tomatoes, and a couple of those are cherry tomatoes. We'll do an update on this Mamey graft. As you can see, it was a fail. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits on trying Mamey. They say it's one of the hardest fruits or fruit trees rather, to graft, and I have gave it 3 attempts now, and every stick will just get a mildew or some kind of disease on it. And this was a beautiful rootstock. The tree was gorgeous. I mean, nowhere near fruiting size or anything. It was just a seedling, but I hate keep growing the tree out and then it doesn't pan out. This is another one that's changed a bit since last video. We'll start moving on a little quicker now. This is our Oro Negro avocado. As you see down at the bottom, it shed every single leaf. All the old leaves came off, and all you see now is every tip of the branch is just glowing with brand new shiny leaves. Beautiful, beautiful tree. Huge branch here. Got to prune this thing back. I was trying to see if it was going to flower this year. I know it's a late season. Here's another of the old leaves. It's late season, so it might flower a little later than our Haas does. But we'll keep an eye out for it. So far, the tree's doing great. It has lost a couple little branches like this, which is normal. It sheds leaves and branches. So I'm sure that one will go soon. Our Tropic Beauty Peach, it's just blowing up. If you're wondering why I have rocks all on the bottom, it's because I've come from work 2 times now and the wind has knocked the tree over. So I'm trying to avoid that happening again. Some of these peaches are starting to get some color on them, y'all. Look at that beautiful fruit. Wow. There's another. Beautiful. Our potato, it's doing pretty good. I got it out of the compost bin. Seen it growing and I figured I'd just plant it somewhere, see what we can get out of it. I planted some cucumbers in here. You can see some of the little sprouts popping up. This is where our onions ended up. We ended up with like 30, something like that. From our seedling trays. We got some eggplant here. This is first flower coming out. We have a zucchini squash, and this thing has blown up within the last couple of weeks or so. It hasn't been in the ground for over a month, I can tell you that. And it's just massive. It's got little female flowers coming. See the little zucchinis there. But nothing's popped open but the male flowers yet. Here we have some red hot chili peppers. They're already popping out. Our bananas coming back. That is our dwarf Orinoco banana. It's a new variety we'll be trying out this year. Supposed to only grow to 6 to 8 feet and be able to produce. So it grows at a faster rate. And also it handles cold a lot more than any other variety. Our beautiful grape tree or grapevine, which we're trying to get to set around this fence here. That's why you see she's a little twisted up, but I was trying to get those branches to reach before we get some high winds. Have a little sugarcane sprout there. Our Ceci Love graft doing another push. Our Atulfo seedling doing another push. Some strawberries. And our mango and avocado seedlings. This one got beat up by the wind real bad. Came home from work a couple times and it was kind of leaned over. So that's why it looks the way it does. Here we have our blueberries. A dwarf blueberry bush. And it is just loaded. Loaded with little blueberries everywhere. Just look at this branch here. Beautiful. Our guava, we know she lost all her leaves due to our cold winter this year. But as you see, she is popping new growth everywhere. Our Scarlet Beauty plum has grown a few feet. Even though I pruned her back this year, you can see where the prune was. And it grew all these branches. I pruned it here and we have all this growth. And she's also completely covered in fruit. Covered in fruit. Some of them have some little marks on them. That's just from it rubbing against the branch or something next to it. There's some more up there. Doing really good. Love this little tree. That is our Scarlet Beauty. This is the bins. I tell you, we get stuff growing all the time. We throw all our food scraps in there. We have some strawberries we've been harvesting. These probably need about another day or so. That's our cilantro that bolted, went to seed. Now we're gonna save all these seeds once they dry out. Went ahead and planted some carrots, being that this is our bed that has the loosest soil. We planted some carrots in here. Anywhere you see these little blades that look like grass, we got some in there. Here is the Hass avocado in full flower and also flushing new growth. Just beautiful. A lot of these flowers have already opened. You can see there, every branch is covered with them. We'll see what this little tree wants to do this year, see if it'll hold one for us. This is our Sapodilla, Alano Sapodilla. Another tree that has been very low maintenance, hasn't given us any problems. Speaking of trees that gave us problems, another update. The peach cobbler is no more. No more peach cobbler mango. We lost the whole tree. Here we have our pawpaw. As you can see, all year it's just looked like this. Dormant buds. And finally, we see some growth. Something's happening. Our June plum decided to sprout some more. We've seen these in the video of last month, but now they're about double the size. You can see the thickness. It's all going to be new branching. And here we have some flowers that are blooming. This is a plant or tree that I bought for my wife. It's her favorite tropical fruit. It's sugar apple. And it's also looked like the pawpaw all year until now. It's starting to come back alive. I did a little bit of pruning on it. Here's another leaf coming out. Did some pruning on it earlier in the year, and it's coming back now. Another one that got pruned after all the fruit were harvested was the star fruit. And as you can see, she is just blowing up with new growth, both vegetation and flowers. We can see there, you can see the flower buds and you can see the vegetation. Here as well, there's some flowers, the little pink balls, and here's some vegetation. She is blowing up all the way down each branch. So pretty soon she'll look a little different. This is our multi-graft avocado tree. This is still a seedling. We had grafted winter Mexican onto this one. Something happened. She was doing great, and all of a sudden a wind must have detached it. You can see where it broke the graft union. I tried tying it back up, but it did not work. So all we have on this now is our Brogden, which has been flushing and has new branching developed on the graft. We have another little branch coming out this way. Then our seedling, and then the choquette that I grafted onto it earlier this year. And as you can see, it's pushing. So it did hold. Leaving the bag just for precaution, but everything seems to be good. That is it here in the garden. Let me get to walking around and show you all the trees that we have placed around the yard. Here we have our beautiful key lime. I believe in the last video it had just gotten trimmed up. All these were all very small. Now we have some really nice branching, new leaves. Here's some more new growth coming out of everywhere. And it's even got some flowers hanging around. Some flowers did sprout. Here's some more, a few more. Oh, it smells very good around here. Not only because of these, but because of the, what we got here, some kind of bug. Look at that guy, some kind of wasp or something hiding in there. All right. Some more flowers. Yeah, all the citrus are blooming and it smells very good. This is our Satsuma tangerine. She's just blowing up with little blooms everywhere. You got little oranges there trying to stick. This tree has been one of the most slow growers out of the whole yard. It is about time to start hitting them with some kind of pesticide or something to keep the bugs off of them. I have noticed, especially on this one, there's been a lot of those, it's some big-headed caterpillar, but they love these. This tree, you guys, I wish y'all could smell it. It is just, smells very good. That is our Caracara navel orange. The Cavendish banana is trying to come back after the cold. I did chop them all back, and it's all just trying to regrow. This is the pup that it had. The pup survived, but the big plant had died. So I just chopped it back, and we'll hope for the best for this year. This is another tree that has been doing really good, our apple tree. However, I don't know what happened. I think it was something to do with me messing around trying to get these weeds out of there. I ripped out a root or something. I must have. Because after I did that, this branch, and this branch here started losing all its vegetation. As you can see, they're all bare. And now any twig or anything I pop out has no life. It's dead. This one, if anything, had the most flexibility out of all of them. But most of the ones I've grabbed, see, are completely dead. I don't know what's going on. We got a couple apples off of this one last year. As you can see, it's continuing to do that further down. Here it looks great, but then up from there, all the vegetation is just dying. Same with this branch. Hopefully it's something it can fix itself, because I am lost in that department. Another one we have here is our Dorset, which is the one that did not give us anything last year. She flowered, but did not give us any fruit. And man, this thing is popping, you guys. Try to get y'all a better view. Very nice. Leafed out very nicely. Very nice looking tree. Our seedling loquat, which my mother-in-law brought me a few different seedlings she had at her house. This one is doing great. Very healthy. Very good looking tree. I love the shape of it. A little tall before it branches out, but hey, maybe this year we might chop it back to here, that center stem, and kind of let it bush out a little more. This is another one that's changed a lot since the last month's video. Our pomegranate. She is just blowing up with new growth, y'all. Not just new growth, but little flowers everywhere. Look at that. That is a beautiful flower. Got them everywhere, y'all. All over the tree. Still have more to come. There's some more there. Beautiful little tree. Doing really good, y'all. I think we're still a little far from being able to hold a pomegranate on there, but the tree has doubled in size, and it's just gorgeous when that thing decides to flush out. Another one that's doing really good, well, really good for my location, let's say, is this hog plum. Yes, I know it looks ugly and naked, but she's not. Y'all check this out. She is flowering. Hog plum in northeast Florida. About as far up as you can go before you get to the state of Georgia. She made it through snow this year, covered with a frost blanket, and also with a string of Christmas lights, incandescent Christmas lights, but she made it. It's flowering all the way up to right there is the last bud that I can see. It's got some on these smaller branches as well. Very, very, very happy with that. And then what we have left is our mangoes. So let me take a little walk over here, because those have also been making me happy and sad at the same time. I'll try to post some pictures of what these panicles look like about a week ago. And man, there was little green dots everywhere. Now, it's not sick, it's not anthracnose or anything, it's just the flowers have spent out. That's all the brown you're seeing. But my goodness, these things were filled with little green BBs, and they all just kind of slowly dried up. Still have a few in there. Still have a few in there. Here's some. Here's some more. But they do dry out. Like this panicle there where the love bug is on. There's a few. There's a few. But it seemed like nothing wanted to hold. Here's another panicle. This is Nam Doc Mai, y'all. Look at this huge thing up here. All spent. Almost no flowers left on it, and it decided not to hold anything on that one. I cannot see anything on this one either. Still a few flowers that are open, so we might be in luck, but definitely sad to see them all go. Beautiful. We still have some more coming out here. I've noticed that we have better luck with the later panicles here at my location. It seems like all the first ones look really nice and come with a bunch of mangoes, and then they all dry up. But then the last ones, like this one here, looks a little more promising. These are a pretty good size as far as a little baby mango. All those are all spent flowers. This is Valkyrie. She had a panicle here as well. It's gone. Nothing left. Nothing left on this one. We have the huge panicle up top. That thing was massive. It isn't much left on that one either. This one here, I don't see much but brown flowers. But as I was saying before my phone cut off, the last panicle is, as always, looking more promising. We have some really nice little mangoes up here. Those are pretty good size. A couple more back in the background there. Some there. But overall, not much. Now going over to the dwarf section, as I mentioned earlier, there's peach cobbler. Its main root was a complete circle. You see where it turned right there, 90s? And it completely wraps around the root ball, comes back here, and then finally starts going down. But nothing left of that one. Anyway, starting with the dwarfs. Don't mind, she got a little bit of sunburn. That sun has been hot these past few afternoons. But here we have Julie. And Julie is outdoing herself. She had flowered, took the flowers off after all the panicles were spent. All the flowers were brown. She even got a little bit of like, I think it was anthracnose. All the flowers were gone. She rebloomed, and wouldn't you know it, she's trying to hold little mangoes. It's gotten a little dark now, but she's got little mangoes here and there that she's trying to hold. And as far as dwarfs go, you know, I had to have my Pickering. He did lose some of his branching also this year, but as you can see, he's regrowing here. Got a couple buds that are swollen here that will be popping out, I'm sure, some vegetative growth. And then we have this wonderful single panicle here with the biggest baby mangoes we have in the yard. Do y'all see all the little green dots on that thing? Just beautiful. Oh, Pickering for the win. There's a couple little good sized ones back here as well on one panicle. And varieties like these two over here, which are in a 15 gallon. And I don't think I see one mango that is as big as these. I mean, I'm probably just getting ahead of myself. Forgive my excitement as a new mango grower, but it's really nice and rewarding to see stuff like that. Anyway, guys, this is going to wrap it up for today. It was another beautiful month here in Northeast Florida. We've gone from cold weather to rainy to hot, wind in between, but all is well. Another update, as was last month, this tree was nothing but blossoms, nothing but flowers, and now they've all shed. Hey, till next time, you guys, thanks for tuning in back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Feel free to leave any comments down below and I'll try to get back to them. You guys have a blessed one.